What's up? What's up, y'all? It's your boy Mario, my yacht. You feel me? You know I'm back in they bit. You feel me? In nature. You feel me? Grinding my feet. You feel me? All that. You feel me? Yeah. You feel me? Real talk though. Welcome to my new spiritual channel, my new serious channel, serious thought system. You feel me? Shout out to that boy Mario, my yacht. Shout out to my yacht for that laws of my yacht. You feel me? You know how we get down with that shit. You feel me? Righteousness. Not playing. Do what you gotta do. But let me get to the video topic though. Today's video topic, as you can see from the title, is Bill Cosby is innocent. And it shows that he's innocent because he's free, which him being free doesn't mean that he's actually innocent, but he is actually innocent. Because if he wasn't actually innocent, he would be locked up. You know, ain't no black man finna get out of jail. Nigga, it's people who were completely innocent and been in jail for over 50 years. So I ain't going for that. It's black people who are completely innocent and been in jail for over 50 years. How many times has this happened? All you gotta do is be accused of some shit when they lock you up. You feel me? And then they have these racist DAs and racist judges and shit. They got they already have this intent to prosecute you, to put you in jail. So anything they can find in you, they gonna use that. And then let me just get into the video. All right, so Bill Cosby is free. It's okay. For one, all his shit was illegal. Everything they did to him was not right. They didn't even do him a right thing. Give him due process, none of that. They lied to this man, all that. You feel me? All that is, matter of fact, I know a perfect example. Young Pharaoh has a video titled Bill Cosby is innocent. Fuck Robert Davenport, somebody, and fuck Amber Rose. It said shut the fuck up, Amber Rose and Davenport dude, Dave Davenport, whatever the nigga name is, Jewish dude. You feel me? Cause they was clowning this man on social media, talking about he this and that, and that, but he was innocent though. And go watch this video that Young Pharaoh posted. It'll break down each way he innocent, each how everything they tried to do to him, tried to put on him. He's showing how it's false, and how these are just accusations that have no factual proof behind them. And then this is proving that they have no factual proof behind them because he's free now. But they say he's free. They trying to say he's free because he wasn't tried right or something. But he still could be guilty. No, motherfucker. If he was guilty, they would have made some kind of way to lock him up. They can't do nothing with that, so they had to free him. And then the media's gonna push it as he could still be that. But it's people out here who actually do stuff. Nigga, they don't do that shit for everybody. They not liking folk. They trying to lock this man up because he tried to buy NBC. Because, okay, y'all know Jeffrey Epstein. He was arrested and suicided in jail. But he had a pedophile island where he kept kids at. And with this pedophile island, you have to fly to get there. So he had a plane that goes there. And with this plane, it has a flight log or a flight list logging all the flights, everyone who flew on it, including him. And there's a bunch of celebrities that's on that list that should be evaluated because they are on the list of a pedophile. They are literally on Jeffrey Epstein's flight log list to his pedophile island. If this was any other people, if this was some regular people, they would have locked you up too because you was with them. He literally has a pedophile island. These people's names are on the flight list, the flight log. Nigga, so many people name on there. Nigga, Jay-Z and Beyonce on that bitch, bro. Real talk. And I know they been on that shit because I seen Jay-Z and Beyonce with a spirit cooker. I done seen Beyonce has an entity that she channels. She don't even channel it. It takes over her when she gets on stage, and it absorbs all the energy from the crowd, and that's why she does all that dancing and shit. You feel me? This shit is real, bro. You can real deal do this, nigga. That shit is real. So they know about this and they do this shit. So no matter of fact, who else was on that bit? John Legend and goddamn his girlfriend. What her name is, bro? It right there. Chrissy Teigen. John Legend and Chrissy Teigen was on that motherfucker too. And you seen it, Chrissy Teigen was on her Twitter. She posted a lot of old weird stuff talking about babies and how it was basically she was speaking on babies sexually, and it was very weird. And then people start calling her out about that on Twitter after this Jeffrey Epstein flight log popped up, and she deleted all her tweets and blocked over 1 million people. So she deleted like thousands of tweets and blocked over 1 million people. Don't that tell you something? If you was innocent and you seen nothing wrong with that, why didn't you keep that? And she trying to make it seem, she was like, y'all are weird for even thinking that. But why would you put that there though? Why would you put it then? Why would you take it down? Because you felt guilty and you know it was wrong and you trying to delete your evidence and you trying to get rid of the people saying stuff about it because you don't want to damage your image because you know what's going on. The same way the media does stuff. The whole time the media has been emotionally influencing people, emotionally and psychologically influencing people into thinking that Bill Cosby has done this. You feel what I'm saying? And then they got y'all making memes and all this shit to further psychologically influence you, to further reach those people who don't even give a fuck about it. Now they gonna make memes about it and people gonna see it who don't even know nothing about Bill Cosby and think that he did some shit that he didn't do. And then there's people all over on social media. It's half people saying on social media saying that he is innocent and half saying that he is guilty. The people that saying that he is guilty it's like you can see it. The people that saying he is guilty is the people that's down with the woot, you feel me? The same people that's under, the same people that, let me say this, the same people that voted for Joe Biden that they know is a pedophile. Cause his son, it's not even alleged no more. He admitted this shit. Smoke crack. And then it's videos on his laptop that he admitted maybe his. He admitted that it is his. And he didn't admit nothing about the kids. He didn't say nothing about it. He kind of skipped over. But on the laptop, they had videos of him doing crack where he admitted it's him. And it also had videos of him with underage girls. If those videos of him doing crack are real, then those videos of him with those girls are real. Why are he not in jail? Why is he not in jail? And then, nigga, the apple don't fall too far from the tree because Joe Biden has been talking sexually about girls for how long, bro? You can sign, for one, he been racist to us for so long. He been racist to black people for so long, called the president. That was Hillary called the predators, but he said we don't need to be on the streets, this and that. He said he don't care what happened to it, we need to get out of the streets. Whoop, whoop. You can go watch the video right now. Joe Biden, he signed the crime bill. You can see him talking, I think it was 1977. And also, there's a picture with him with the Grand Wizard of the KKK. Google says it's not the Grand Wizard, but that's the Grand Wizard, nigga. Fuck all that. These nigga on the front of the motherfucking parade thing, nigga. That's the Grand Wizard of the KKK, nigga. Come on now. Or if he ain't the Grand Wizard, he in the KKK. He in the KKK, period. If he ain't the Grand Wizard, he in the KKK, period. And Joe Biden with him, shaking his hand. And then Joe Biden spoke at his funeral. Ain't a shit called a eulogy? He did some shit like that. He gave him some shit like that. So, Joe Biden is racist and also a pedophile. Actually, is multiple videos of him speaking sexually and touching on underage girls publicly, and no one's saying nothing. They just looking at him funny, but they not saying nothing. And then there's a video of him saying something about he like kid rubbing on his leg and the hair bouncing up weird. And then it's also a recent video where he was talking to this young girl like he was getting turned on. He was like, yeah, look at her over there looking out good with your dress. You must be this. He said you must be some kind of age and something. He always associated these young girls with an older age. It was one video, it was like his 9-year-old girl. He said, you must be like 18. You 18? You feel what I'm saying? Y'all, niggas think I be capping, I be lying, nigga. This shit right down y'all face, and y'all niggas ignore that shit. You know what's gonna happen to you for ignoring that shit? You seen that shit and you ignored that shit. You say that man ain't that. You've seen this man do this with your eyes and still told yourself this man did not do that. Come on now. Nah, if you believe in God or whatever, you feel me? I'm saying that's on you. But you know how God works. Whatever God you believe in, whatever you believe in, you know how that shit works. So you seen this man do that shit. The real God, not the fake God. The real God. You letting this shit happen. You might not take a part of it, but you seen it and let it happen. So you was with it. Just like if a robbery or something happened at the store. You feel what I'm saying? A robbery or something happened at the store. And you feel me? You might have just walked in with dude, but you ain't had nothing to do with it. You just walked in with dude, but you let it happen. You ain't stop him on that. Now, I'm not saying that you was a pedestrian and you just inside the store or something, but I'm saying that you walked in the store with the dude and you seen that he was robbing, you with him, and you left with him. You gonna get locked up for association. You was an apprentice. You was associated with the crime. Even though you didn't do shit, you gonna get locked up because you seen it and you let it go on and you was there and you let it happen. And you left with this nigga. Y'all came with Biden, seen that he did this, let it happen, and then left with Biden and voted for him. My atmosphere just changed. Whatever. But enough speaking about them. You feel what I'm saying? Back to Bill Cosby. He's innocent. Go watch the video I told you about Young Farrah. You might have to go on his channel, on his website and watch that because they deleted his channel off YouTube. That's how you know he's talking facts. Because if you talking, people talk bullshit. If you talking facts, they delete your shit. People talk bullshit all day on every platform and don't get deleted. People do pedophile stuff on these platforms and don't get deleted. But you say certain things and speak the truth, you get deleted. And that's why they came up with all this fact-checking shit. Because, think about it, they have never fact-checked nothing else except stuff about the stuff that they pushing towards you. Previous to COVID, they didn't fact-check nothing. People been lying on the internet for fucking years. They been lying themselves. They don't even fact-check themselves. They fact-checks don't even be correct. They'll fact-check some shit, and it'll say, this is not correct. And then the fact-check won't have nothing about it. It just says this information is false. The fact-check will be about a whole different thing. These people are, I don't know, they just criminally using these reporters and what's the shit called? Researchers, not reporters, researchers, journalists. They're using these journalists with biased motives, and then basically getting them to persuade you that this is the right thing. And then it's this dude named James O'Keefe who has been calling these folks out like crazy. And they trying to act like he crazy. They done been threatening this man. Go search up James O'Keefe on Instagram. James Okeefe. Search up him on Instagram. He been talking that smack, but he been putting that pressure on them folk. It's a white dude. He been putting the pressure on them folk. You feel me? So go look at James O'Keefe, bro. Been putting the pressure on them folk. You gonna see how he been kissing them folks and how he taking them to court right now. You feel me? But back to Bill Cosby, I keep on getting on topic. He's innocent, and what the media has been doing is been using your mind and emotions to make you think. Okay, this is how they do it. And they got all these women accusations. Okay, niggas like, those is accusations. Then they like, how would you feel if your mother was like in this situation? You would want justice for your mother, wouldn't you? And then you like, I would want justice for my mother. So they need justice. And then you don't even think about if this man did it or not. You just think, I do want justice. You just think about what they told you to think about. You're not thinking about the automotive situation or what's actually going on. They're not making you think logically. They're making you think the same way these religious books make you think. The same way these religious books make you think. They don't make you think at all. What they do is give you the answer, and then you just run with the answer. You feel what I'm saying? They don't make you think like, okay, they don't open your mind up. These religious books don't open your mind up at all. The same way that the news is doing. The news don't open your mind up. They close your mind up and feed you bullshit all day and then force you to think a certain type of way. They say the same thing every freaking day. Matter of fact, speaking of that, every day I've been saying the same thing about the Florida shit, about some type of thing fell in Florida. Nigga, that was probably a fucking planned hit, just like a lot of bunch of shit they do. Cause it be certain people that they want to get rid of, so they'll do a disaster that's not natural and stage it and then let it happen. Like the Titanic, it was some billionaires on that shit, and they wanted to make some type of global banking or some shit. And there was some millionaires some billionaires, some bankers on that bit that they had to get rid of because they weren't going for it. And you see what happened. You feel me? And then, also, this is completely off subject, but I just want you to think about this. Every fucking alien that they put on some shit has black characteristics. The Predator, this nigga got dreads. Y'all remember Marvin the Martian? That nigga black, and he dressed in African colors. They're telling you something, nigga. Everything alien related, they use black people's characteristics. Think about that. I ain't gonna tell you why. Just think about that. Think about why did they use black people characteristics? What would be a reason they use black people characteristics to describe these fucking aliens? Could it be that? But okay. Bill Cosby. This is back to Bill Cosby. I ain't even say everything I want to say. Let me get back on topic, because I've been talking for 16 minutes. 17 really, because it's been at 16:40. But Bill did not do it. What Bill Cosby has been doing, he's a very good black man. What Dr. Cosby has been doing, I'm going to respect that nigga. I'm giving him all my respect because they try to defame him. I'm going to respect my nigga. You feel me? What they have been doing, what he has been doing, he has been putting a positive image out for the black community since he started this shit. These white people have been putting us on TV as pimps and rapists and thugs and gangsters and this and that and hoes and this and that. Bill Cosby came and put a positive spin on that shit. It had a black father in the household at the time, and this was at the time when this stuff wasn't coming. You have to understand, he going against the grain when he did this. Like, at that time, black family was being dismantled because they was offering mother cheaper housing in Section 8 and shit, or cheaper housing but cheaper housing and welfare and shit. But the trick to this was that the man could not be in the house. That's how they separated the father from the fucking mother and dismantled the family. Because they offered the mother these benefits, but in order to get these benefits, you have to be without the man. And now, mothers are without men today, and they're like, it's black. And they're blaming it on black men. They've been blaming it on black men. Why so many people grew up with no father? It's not necessarily, now it's more because of black men, because they've been psychologically indoctrinated to be a bitch. You feel me? They've been psychologically indoctrinated to run from some shit, or just to whoop because their mother got the same type of treatment. You feel what I'm saying? Their mother grew up in a single parent household and was disbanded, so they like, shit, this bitch can do it too type shit. Some people have empathy and like, my mother did it, but she was struggling, so I don't want to put this woman through that. You feel me? But they've been dismantling this shit, and what Bill Cosby was doing was trying to remantle the the nuclear family in the black household. So he was trying to re-put it as man, woman, and children, or child, man, woman, child, and children, and then also have positive things going within that community. This is a good show, a positive show, everything going in the community. Look at Little Bill, everything. Look at Little Bill. Y'all remember Little Bill, bro? That was the shit, bro. Little bald head dude, bro. Nigga was better than Caillou. Caillou was a bitch ass nigga. Caillou was always complaining and shit. Nobody fuck with Caillou. Even Google don't fuck with Caillou. You can search up on Google right now. Caillou, they gonna be like, that nigga, why is Caillou bald? They gonna be like, can nobody fuck with him? But Lil Bill, everybody fuck with Lil Bill. That's Bill Cosby work. Lil Bill was a positive black kid. You feel what I'm saying? Bill Cosby has been doing positive things for the community since day one. And what Bill Cosby was about to do, since the media has been portraying black people in so telling so many lies and portraying black people in so many bullshit ass ways. What Bill Cosby was about to do was buy NBC and portray black people in positive ways the same way he been portraying black people in positive ways this whole fucking time. But when they bought NBC, they got the all of a sudden, when we tried to buy NBC, all of a sudden these accusations pop up. All of a sudden, he did this, he did that. But the folks who really doing this shit ain't getting no type of name. All of a sudden, he doing this, he doing that. Accusation this, accusation that. And then, this shit had no proof. And actually, you can watch, go watch Judge Joe Brown speak on this. That's a judge, nigga. He know the law. Real judge, real. He was on judge on TV, nigga. To be a judge on TV, you have to know the law. Unless you just an actor judge. He not an actor judge, he a real judge. Really prosecute people. Real judge type shit. And he a judge that actually done mental shit. He used to be out there in the street, you feel me? He know what it like to, he know what it like to be out there, you feel me? So he know what's going on. Real nigga, you feel me? He explained how, like, none of that shit they did was right. They ain't get in, man, the due process, they ain't do none of that shit right. And they basically, you feel me, falsely did this stuff and then kept him in jail for 2 years. You feel me? They kept him in jail for 2 years even though he didn't do this shit. And, what I finna say? They kept him in jail for 2 years. And, oh, that's that shit. They kept him in jail for 2 years even though they didn't do this. He didn't do this shit. He was completely innocent. Let me see. I don't even know if he completely innocent. He completely innocent. Fuck all that, man. He innocent. Man. Cause they would have found anything on him, they would have locked him up. We have no evidence. And for one, they didn't have no evidence. How are you gonna lock somebody up with no evidence? The law is supposed to be innocent until proven guilty, but they don't do that though. You're guilty, you have to prove yourself innocent. And like what they tried to make Bill Cosby do was prove himself innocent, when that's not the case. They accused him, so they had to prove that he did, and they had no proof that he did it. There was no proof of nothing. They can say that text, this and that, but that doesn't mean that he necessarily, they can pull up stuff, but they don't have the evidence that he drugged this woman and raped her. They don't have that type of evidence. So he is innocent. And he will continue to be innocent until he is proven guilty with some type of evidence. Just like if you rob the place. Matter of fact, but Bill Cosby, he lucky that he got out. But matter of fact, they've been locking people up for being innocent for the longest, bro. People locked up for guns ain't even theirs. Like, this how dirty they do. The police that have a gun that's already freaking dirty, and then they'll just happen to catch you doing some shit, or just lock you up for some shit, or just arrest you, and then pin this gun to you, even though you had nothing to do with this gun. You feel what I'm saying? That's how they do. You seen them place drugs in people's car and then later be arrested for it. You seen them do a whole bunch of shit. This is how they move. You seen them move like this continuously, but y'all don't believe this shit. You see this shit in your face, but you don't believe it. This man is innocent, and then what the media is trying to do now, this is what they're currently trying to do. The media and all these celebrities with these motherfuckers that's doing this bullshit to this man. They down with the get down. They don't control their life. They don't even control themselves. These is probably not even these celebrities typing on these platforms. These is probably someone who owns them, who they are signed to, who pays them. The people who pay them probably own their platform and are speaking on their behalf, or telling them to say certain things. This is what these celebrities do. They're told to push certain agendas and say certain things on their behalf because they have a certain type of influence. The fuck? You feel what I'm saying? So, this is what the media currently doing. The media and social media currently doing. Okay, the way that he was released, somebody said it was because of dude. He was failed to write. He was failed to be given a trial correctly, and he was failed to correct process or some shit like that. That's what they tried to say. But y'all the one tried to, that's sneaky as hell, because y'all the one that did that shit. The DA and everybody I'm talking about everybody was in on this shit, and their intention was to lock him up. Their intention was not to find out if he was actually guilty or innocent. Their intention was to lock him up, the DA and everyone. And this is what they was trying to do. That's why he wasn't tried fairly, because they was trying to lock him up for some shit he didn't do. And then, it was some shit, bro. I'll think about it later if it pop up, but something had happened, and he was supposed to be released, but it didn't happen. Something, I can't even think. Oh, what is it? I can think of what it was. Fuck it, I'll think of it later. But also, this is, before I tell you what the media is doing, this is what, also something that happened. In order for him to get bail, they told him that he had to take this sexual predator class in order to get bail. So in order for him to get bail, he got to take this sexual predator class. See how they tried to set that man up, make him look like he did that shit, just for him to get bail. Try to make him like he did it, try to set his ass up. See how that? You feel me? And then it's like, if he did this shit, they would have tried to find some kind of way to pull him down. But what they currently doing to Bill Cosby is trying to use people's emotions. They're trying to basically, right now they're trying to make it seem like he could possibly be guilty. They're trying to make it seem like he was unrightfully released from prison. Because what they're doing is trying to make it seem like something happened in trial and he got lucky and got over it. You feel what I'm saying? They're trying to make it seem like he got over it and that he could still be guilty, but he's walking around possibly guilty, which is not the case. He is innocent. And they let him go because he is innocent. If he was not innocent and they had any proof on him, they would have him. You feel me? They was trying to get him so hard. That's why he wasn't correctly trialed. That nigga free. And I fuck with Bill. You feel me? And if you ain't rocking with Bill, then that's you. I'm rocking with Bill, though. And then until I find out he guilty, my nigga innocent. Because y'all niggas some assholes. Y'all nigga believe anything that the nigga who don't even fuck with you tell you, nigga. Like, come on, bro. Y'all niggas like, it's like y'all niggas got down at school. Y'all got a bully. The bully tell y'all, hey, bro said something about you, bro. Go smack his ass. And you like, he said what? Walk over there. You like, bro, you said this? You like, nah, I ain't say that. Then you just hit him. Now you getting beat up by bro. Because you don't listen to this nigga that don't even fuck with you for real. Nigga been bullying you your whole life. But you don't give a, but you listen to the nigga, though. You feel what I'm saying? That's how it is. These people have been oppressing you this whole life. Can't nobody really oppress you, nigga. We can all just stop right now. It's really hard to just stop. Just one person individually stop, because you have to really get away from everything. But we all could collectively come together and just walk away from this shit, and all this shit would stop and crumble down right now, and they can't do nothing about it. But people is fucking stupid. Not even gonna say you stupid, I apologize. People are naive, or people just are too comfortable living in the situation that they are living in and are being played with. They are being taken for all the fucking, what the fuck? They are being taken mentally and emotionally, and they just like, you feel what I'm saying? But end of the story, man. My man free, bro. They been fucking with him, bro. I said a whole bunch of shit. I made the video way longer than it's supposed to be. This video is 28 minutes and 25, 26, 27, 28 seconds. 28, which is 10, which is 1, which is 2. But you feel me? 2, me and you, which is 1. Because 2 equals 1, but 1 equals 2. Cause I got one body but 2 arms, but I got 1 arm. I got 1 arm on each side of my body. I don't know that type of shit, but you feel me? That's the end of the video, bro. I'm gonna end it before it gets too long. It's already too long. It's already about 30 minutes, you feel me? But I'm gonna fuck with y'all later. I love y'all. It's your boy Young Kilo, aka Sunchild, aka Mari My Yacht. You feel me? I post this Mari My Yacht. This ain't Young Kilo Shana. This is Mari My Yacht, aka Sunchild. You feel me? I'm gonna fuck with y'all later. You feel me? Love. Stay true to yourself. Stay righteous. And peace.